Someone suddenly tagged me in the school parent group. Mia's mom, I noticed the lunches you pack for your daughter are quite fancy. Starting tomorrow, make an extra portion for my son. I'm not asking for a favor, I'll give you $10 a day. If you think about it, you'll make a decent profit by the end of the month. I looked at the message on my screen and felt nothing but disbelief. My daughter is an incredibly picky eater with severe allergies. Every ingredient I use is flown in from specific organic farms. A single meal cost me over $500 to prepare. And now, someone wanted to buy it for $10? I replied directly in the group, no. I didn't expect Mia to come home from preschool the next day crying. She told me a classmate had snatched her lunchbox and the teacher called her selfish for not sharing. Fine. Since you want to play dirty, don't blame me for ending your career. I stared at the constant notifications popping up in the parent group and almost laughed out of sheer anger. The person messaging me had a profile picture of her and her son. Her display name was Braxton's mom. Seeing that I hadn't replied immediately, she sent several more messages in a row. Mia's mom, are you there? My Braxton hasn't had much of an appetite lately, but he really liked the look of Mia's lunch. It's not like it's a big deal. You're already cooking anyway, so making a bit more won't hurt. $10 a day is a lot. You can get a meal at a fast food joint for that. I know being a single mom isn't easy, so just take it as extra grocery money. The condescending tone of her messages made my skin crawl. I have no idea where she got the idea that I'm a struggling single mother. I do drop off and pick up Mia alone, and I usually dress in casual, comfortable clothes. She probably saw my simple leggings and oversized hoodies and thought I was an easy target. Mia was born with multiple food sensitivities and a very delicate stomach. I personally oversee every aspect of her diet. Her ingredients come from a private farm. A single cut of A5 Wagyu beef costs over $100, not to mention the hand-picked organic microgreens. $10? That wouldn't even cover the cost of the bento box I pack it in. I didn't feel like wasting my breath, so I typed a short response. I'm busy, and my daughter's meals are very expensive. $10 won't cover it. I thought a firm rejection would shut her up. Instead, she sent a long voice note to the group. Oh, come on, Mia's mom. We're all parents in the same class. What's wrong with helping each other out? It's just a few pieces of meat and some vegetables. How much could it possibly be worth? You're acting like you're serving gold on a plate? Plus, why feed a girl such expensive food? She's just going to grow up and get married anyway. My Braxton is a boy. He needs the nutrition to grow. You really lack perspective. The heat rose in my chest as I listened to her voice. I couldn't believe I was hearing such backward, sexist garbage in this day and age. I was about to go off on her when the head teacher, Mrs. Higgins, suddenly jumped into the conversation. Mia's mom, Braxton's mom, is just thinking about the kids. Our school always encourages the children to practice the spirit of sharing. Since Braxton likes Mia's food, maybe you could put in a little extra effort. It would help the children bond, wouldn't it? I looked at the teacher's biased message, and my expression went cold. I had just moved Mia to this elite private preschool, thinking the high tuition meant a better environment. I didn't realize the teachers were just as bad. I ignored the rest of the messages and tossed my phone aside. Let them say whatever they want. There was no way in hell I was cooking for that brat. The next afternoon, I went to pick Mia up from school. As soon as I reached the classroom door, I saw Mia standing alone in a corner. Her eyes were red and puffy. She had clearly been crying for a long time. My heart shattered. I ran over and pulled her into my arms. Mia, baby, what happened? Who hurt you? The moment she saw me, she burst into fresh sobs, clutching my shirt with her tiny hands. Mommy, I'm hungry, and Braxton took my lunch. My head started spinning with rage. I pack exactly enough food for Mia every day. If she didn't eat her lunch, she had been starving for hours. More importantly, with her condition, skipping meals could trigger low blood sugar or stomach cramps. I